Get on Beybladers, Blade Bay X here, and we've got another tournament video for you. So I've jumped onto challenge.com and we're gonna smash out the brackets. So big tournament this time, 19 different bladers with 19 different bays. If you caught my last video, I took you through some of the combos I was making for this video, and they're pretty sweet, so it's worth checking out. I'll try and chuck a link up in the description for you. So you can see here, big brackets. We're going to start off with the qualifiers. Our first match is going to be Spencer against Kevin. Let's go Beybladers. So first up we've got Kevin with his Galman and Spencer with Seaborg. Garman's going to look to take the center and survive the whole match, but no, Seaborg doing what it's meant to and getting the big KOs. That's a big aggressive attack ring, and it's got the Seaborg 1 base with an inverted rubber tip, so it's gripping and it's like really good at catching the KOs early, but like you can see there, bad stamina. So for this first round of matches, we're going to stick to first to 3 points. Galman takes the lead by just helping the Seaborg out of the ring there. Seaborg wastes some energy bashing into the barriers. Galman goes in, gets an easy KO and takes the win 3-1. So Kevin moves on, and next up in the qualifiers we have Dunga and Ray. Dunga has previously stolen Ray's bit chip Drigger, so he has got something to prove here. So Voltaic 8 and our Drigger combo, check that out in our previous video. Voltaic Ape, a little bit of a flower going on, but Drigger comes underneath. Whoa! Barrier saves Voltaic Ape, and Drigger can't take the recoil, but a very quick KO from our Drigger. It's a very low down profile, and Voltaic Ape's base is quite tall, so getting those up attacks and those early KOs very possible here. Drigger is moving really aggressively here. Oh, but we hit a big double KO into the camera. Voltaic Ape in the center. I believe it's 2 apiece. 2 onto Drigger. Oh, and he just tips him out. So Ray moves on through, and next we have Kai against Ian or Ivan, depending on which dub you've watched, but former teammates of the Demolition Boys. I really like our Dronza combo here, but Wyborg, honestly, one of the worst Beyblades ever. Honestly, speaking from someone who records a lot of their Beyblade battles, Wyborg is a nightmare to work with because it's so unpredictable. Dronza with an early point there. The gimmick on Wyborg's base causes it to change modes every time it takes a hit, but sometimes just because it's an old Beyblade or it's just moved around the ring in a certain way, it'll just switch unpredictably, causing a lot of self KOs. Just then I was very surprised to see it get a KO on Dronza, but I don't expect it to get any more points. That would have been a lucky recoil, a good rebound. You see here it's completely tired itself out, wiped out its stamina, and switching between modes just kills all its momentum, and Kai picks up an easy win here. So now we've finished our qualifiers, let's move on to the knockout rounds. First up we have Johnny with Salamance against Kevin. So Johnny representing the Majestics, and Galman from White Tiger, or White Tiger X.
2, 1, let it ring!
Salamance, not too many good parts on this Beyblade. Attack ring, not fantastic. Weight disc, not fantastic. Blade base is okay. Not a must-have if you're looking to build some budget combos or just any good combos, but if you're just looking to have more blades, more characters and stuff to play with, typically a pretty cheap Beyblade to pick up. Galman easily outclassing Salamance here, has a great attack ring and sub-attack ring combo. The base isn't too bad, not great, but as a stock combo, pretty good. So next up we have Brooklyn and Ozuma. Ozuma, leader of the Saint Shields with his Flash Leopard combo here, and Brooklyn, the bad boy of the Justice 5. both blades are similar in the sense that they're smash attack rings on stamina bases, but Zeus has a free spinning sub attack ring. Now the best thing you can do with that attack ring is get it fixed in place with a different AR like War Lion, and then you can make some really good smash attack combos. But it's doing pretty well here unexpectedly. I thought Flash Leopard would sweep this one. I'm not a big fan of Flash Leopard 2's attack ring, but I'm a big fan of everything Flash Leopard 1. But Zeus takes it here. So Brooklyn goes through to face Kevin, and then next up we have Gary from White Tiger X against Hero, who's Tyson's big brother.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Now our Hero combo might look strange to you if you don't recognize Metal Dronza, but that was his original Beyblade, I believe, from the Game Boy Color game. So we've pretty much just used that, taking the heavy metal core, one of the best parts from Plastic Gen, out of Metal Trigger, his Beyblade you would have seen in the anime, and chucked it in the center here for exactly this reason. The moment a Beyblade hits it, it's going to be so heavy, it's probably going to get a KO. Hopefully not just double KOs like that. Gowsy is another one of those unpredictable Beyblades. It has a plastic flat base and a sub-attack ring that causes double hits with a lot of recoil, so it can spin off in a lot of random directions, but it's getting big smashes in here, and it's getting the KOs, and it might take the win, and yeah, it just eases Metal Dronza out for an easy win. Gary goes through. So now we have Zio with his Burning Cabeus, and Max with his Drasil combo.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Two Beyblades that want to win in a similar way, but Burning Cabeus is more of a stamina type, I'd say, than straight up defense type like Drasil is. Drasil doesn't really have any good options for an attack ring, and as far as blade bases go, there's only really Ball Defensor, and I don't have that one. So we've got the next best option with the blade base from Drasil S, and it has all 4 ball bearings in to try and add weight, but still not amazing. Burning Cerberus though has great stamina, has a free spinning bearing tip, and a pretty decent AR. Nothing amazing, but the support parts and everything, it's as stock a pretty decent Beyblade, and it picks up the win here. So next up we have Tala with a pretty cool wall ball combo using one of the best tips I think there is in the game, and again with our Trigger combo. So big early KO from Trigger, knocks Tala right out. And yeah, as soon as he's touching him, he's knocking him out. That palm tip on Warball doesn't seem to be getting enough grip, and wow, Trigger sweeps it with big KOs every round. Goes straight through. Next we have Robert with his Grifolian, and Daichi with one of the most aggressive stock combos I think they've ever made.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Fully expecting Guy Dragoon to just swing non-stop here. Gets an early KO, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of big hits I think in this match. Grifolian bounces in and bounces straight back out with double KO. Just constantly just flowers in, bam, bam, constant hits. Guy Dragoon goes 2-0. Oh, gets a big hit but goes out itself. And Wei picks up a big KO to go straight through. Big one next, early in the tournament. Kai facing off against the triple champ Tyson.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
So these two are the best of rivals. This is the kind of matchup you'd want to see in the finals. Let's see what happens. A couple big hits from Dronza, and he outspins him, taking the stamina away. I really like our Dragoon combo here though. The Dragoon S or Storm Tip is great for getting low and underneath your opponent with some aggressive hits. Kai was pulling away there, but Tyson gets one back. Another double KO, refusing to just go out. 2-all, match point, I believe. Who is going to get it? And Kai takes it 3-2 to go through. And now we have Lee from the White Tigers with Galleon against Gigas.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Galleon is one of my favorite Beyblades. I've got a pretty cool combo using its attack ring with the Bearing Stinger blade base that I really like. Gigas is actually doing really well here despite being one of the engine gear bays. Now they have great attack rings, a lot of them, but typically the tips aren't great for balance. They can't absorb many hits and they don't grip the stadium very well. So here Galleon gets the outspin. That's exactly how it wants to win its matches. It wants to tank all the shots on its free spinning sub attack ring and just outspin its opponents. Gigas has a great attack ring for upper attack, but being on an engine gear, it's quite a tall Beyblade. So its attack ring almost acts more defensively in a scenario like this. And typically Galleon's not getting KOs, so you can see this is because of the lack of grip from the engine gear metal tip. But Giga's getting the big hits. And it's down to this one. Gigas takes it with a KO. Now we have all our quarterfinalists. We're going to move on to another stadium. I'm really excited for some of these matchups. There's some really great Beyblades going up against each other here. First up is Kevin with his Galman against Brooklyn with his Zeus Beyblade. Another battle of the free spinning sub attack rings.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Again, both blades here should have a pretty similar strategy, holding the middle and surviving to the end. Zeus does have a lot more potential for smash attacks though, so that may be important. Galman takes the first round. Now Galman has an SG sharp tip, which is an interesting one because it looks like it would have good life after death, but it's quite a steep curve, and because of the point, it's very hard to get any assistance on the stadium floor from its base. So once it starts wobbling, it actually loses a lot of its momentum. But it gets a clear 3-0 win here. We go on to Gary versus Zio. Again, another member of White Tiger X against a short time member of the Blade Breakers.
2, 1, let it rip!
Now Galsy should be super aggressive compared to Kerberos here, but will not have the stamina. Big hits, but you see how much spin Galsy loses itself after every hit it makes. Now the attack ring can be used in some good combos, but I just don't have a very high opinion of the sub attack ring. The blade base is good enough for an attack combo, but not the best. And yeah, it loses stamina. We move on to Rei and Daichi. This could possibly be the most aggressive matchup that we have in the tournament. Two very flat metal bases here.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Now this guy Dragoon is one of my favorite stock combos, and you see it enters with a big smash. They are both moving around the stadium like wild men. big hits every time, and Drigger gets the first round. They are fighting in every part of the stadium. And Drigger's up attack really seems to be making the difference here. It's a good flower pattern there by Dragoon. They're both chasing each other around. But Drigger's just wearing too much on Gaia Dragoon, and he takes it. Big matchup here, Kai and Crusher. Very aggressive start from Dronza. I expect him to be able to pull off some good up attacks. He's a little bit lower. And he gets the outspin. And Giga's patrolling in the center, but Dranza pushing him outside. Giga's saved by the pocket. Dranza goes out from the recoil. One apiece. This is one of my more aggressive Dranza combos. It carries a little bit more weight with the base and the support part, so it can take it. Is it going to take this one and win the match? Gigas is losing stamina, and it's gone. Now we have our semi-finals decided. Who is going to make it to the absolute finals? First up, we have Kevin with Galman doing a great job so far, and Zio with his Burning Kerberos.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
These are two great stock Beyblades that I could imagine either making it to the finals, to be honest. I really like the attack ring and sub attack ring on Galman. I use it in one of my combos. I use the Warline attack ring with the Screw Zeus sub attack ring from Zeus. Burning Kerberos, I really like the blade base and tip. I think you can make some cool combos with it. I actually prefer it to the rubber free spinning base that you get with Warborg 2. Not only because you can use support parts, but I think it's a really good stamina type base. Actually, combining these two Beyblades together, you'd probably get a pretty sick Beyblade combination using the attack ring and sub attack ring from Galman and the base from Burning Kerberos. Comment below if you want me to do a video with that combo in it. Galman seems to be pulling ahead. That sub attack ring doing work. You can see it's not really slowing down its spin when it gets hit too often, because it's getting hit on that sub attack ring and it keeps free spinning. The bearing tip on Burning Kerberos is meant to do the same thing, but it's not going to work the same because it's just a tip and it's plastic, so it's not going to grip the stadium so well. Yeah, you can see. Oh, it's pretty close though. Pretty close. This is a really good matchup. And again, these are two stamina types, so they're not looking to get the big knockouts, despite this stadium being perfect for getting big knockouts in. Man, this match is going to go on forever, unless that keeps happening. Like I said before, either of these could go to the finals. Great stock combos. If you're getting into plastic gen and you don't have these parts already, neither of them are very expensive Beyblades, so I'd recommend picking up both, to be honest. Galman just ahead at the moment. Can he seal the deal? They both seem to lose speed at the same time, but I think Galman, yep, Galman just gets it. Awesome, we have our first finalist in Kevin. Let's see who joins in between Ray and Kai. Another great matchup. Two big hitters from the Blade Breakers.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Again, our super aggressive Drigger combo and our more aggressive Dronza combo. And we get a first KO. This stadium is ideal for knockouts, but again, with a super aggressive blade base, you're vulnerable to self KOs. Nice, just stayed in. And he's out stamina-ing Dronza. Really nice flower patterns from both bays. They meet in the middle. Both stay in. I really like how both bays are moving around the stadium, making full use of it. Who's gonna get it? Drigger just. Getting jumps, he's taking him up in the air, that uppercut. Big uppercuts. And he takes it. Drigger really pulling away here. Can he sweep it now? Nope. Dronza not going down without a fight. We get a big double KO. I like that Drigger is kind of getting a big hit in and then sneaking off around the edge, but too close to the edge that time. You don't want to go over. And unceremoniously, Drigger takes it. And we have our finalists, Kevin and Ray, on and off again teammates from White Tiger X. We're going to switch it to first to 5 points for our finals, and the winner has to be ahead by 2 points in order to win.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Okay, Beybladers, let's get it. We're at the finals. We've got a super aggressive lowdown combo against a quite tall stamina type. And Drigger takes an early lead with a knockout. Big double KO. The weight from Gauman saved him there. Getting big air time from those upper attacks. And Drigger takes another one. That uppercut took too much stamina away from Gauman. You see, Drigger's not really hitting the sub-attack ring here. He's getting low enough that he's uppercutting the base. That's why we're seeing so much air from Gauman. Drigger continues to peel ahead. And that was a terrible launch. But Gauman needed the assist. So we move on. And Drigger is really hounding Gauman all over the stadium. And he knocks him upside down. Launched straight into Gauman there. Gauman tanked it well, but he keeps knocking him up into the air. Those uppercuts are vicious. This is looking better for Gauman. This is what he wants. He wants a longer match where he can outspin Drigger. And it's still a tie though. This Drigger combo has been really surprising me. A lot of people just really don't rate the base from Drigger F, but like you can see here, it gets big KOs when it connects early on. And it's not doing too bad stamina-wise against the stamina Beyblade. This is going much better for Gauman at the moment. But one big hit from Drigger, he gets the KO, and he takes the tournament in style. Your champion, Ray Con. Thank you so much if you stuck around to this point. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please do all the good YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, comment down below with some more ideas for different tournaments you might like to see. We're only weeks away now from Beyblade X. I've got my pre-orders in, and there's going to be plenty of content, unboxing, battles, as well as streams over on our Twitch channel and more shorts over on our TikTok. Peace out.